Your unconscious form hits the ground.
Shit.
And he pulls your mask off your body. What does he see when he pulls the mask off the body?
As he pulls the mask, he sees, well, first of all, a bit of flesh pulls like rubbered glue as it pulls off, but it doesn't stick to the mask. It just flaps back, and just other than those points of contact, it is dry, cracked, chunks of flesh missing to see teeth, and it seems to be powdering by the second. Not completely, but just the exposure to air seems to be making it turn grayer and open up. The eye sockets are practically empty. It's just flaccid balloons of what used to be eyes. Any moisture that was in them long gone.
He looks inside of the mask, sees something. Maybe some glyph, something, rune of power. But of course, you're unconscious. So we depart this scene. Sometime later, Bolaire, you wake up feeling so much better. There's a dead body in the room. What do?
I begin to strip the dead body of its clothing, gently, carefully folding it to the side. I then manifest in my hand a glass straight razor out of nowhere. And I begin carefully removing the hair, leaving just a few patches, almost two tiny mohawks. I then take the bits of it, and a glass cleaver suddenly appears, and I begin chopping it into tiny pieces. Portable. Is there a fireplace in this room? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, absolutely.
I take the chunks, and I find the bits that are going to burn best, and I throw them on the fire. I keep, for now, the hands and the head, and I put them in the empty package as I fold it back up and retie the string. I change my clothes into the clothes that I removed from the cadaver, and I put up the hood and very, very gingerly decide it's time to head home.
Feeling as good as if you were a brand new person, you head off into the night.
I fought in the Shapers' War. I helped with my family murder a god. I watched it happen with my own eyes.
Okay, he's older than me.
That wine is older than me. I was created during the Shapers' War. I woke up... I woke up 2 days before the death of Rowan, the trickster goddess. 2 days before I was created to destroy her.
What do you mean? What do you mean created? You were born a little less than a century ago.
Not born.
Made.
Made.
You are alive? Yes.
I mean, I suppose that depends on your definition of alive. That gets very complicated.
Are you a machine?
No. I'm not. I'm a part. I am a character. I am of the panto. A series of masks created to perform a very, very specific play, and a play that was designed to murder a god. This mask could be worn by anyone. I need this, but I'm not in here. This is just what I need.
Okay.
So if you put on a different mask, would you be a different person?
If I put on a different person, I'm still the same mask.
I want to hear you say the words, speak plainly and true. Who or what are you?
I am an object created to kill a god. I am a thing. I am a mask that can be worn. I am a mask that wears other people. Minutes after the death of the trickster, I slept. until the next war, where I was worn and used, and then I slept, and then I was worn and used, and I slept through battle after battle. And then one day, during the Falconers' Rebellion, I suddenly had the first thought that hadn't been put in my head when I was created. I had realized that the play I was written for was long over. I was a character whose play had ended, and I had just been left there, waiting, just running through the motions, and I suddenly knew there must be more. And I found my way here. And then one day, I saw one of your plays. And for the first time, theater was more. And, oh my God, Hal, everything you write changes everything. Knowing you has made me bigger. Watching your talent has made me capable of wanting to be more. And I don't know how to express what it is, because you are the only friend I've ever had.
She opens the coffin, looks into the mist, and says, "Now what have we?" A cracked black mask shoots out onto her face, and she stumbles backwards, goes, hits the deck, and falls into a row of things behind her. So she goes, "Ah!" As the pry blade falls. The mask looks up. As the cracks congeal, you see that she stands up, looks at you, Bolaire.
I'm grabbing the pariah blade while that happens.
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand or athletics with advantage.
It was a 17.
17. You reach for it as she stands again. You grab the pariah blade out of her hand with the shattered mask. This is not supposed to be a shattered mask. You hear a quavering voice look and go, "Brother!" And she shoots into the coffin, vanishes into the mist, and the coffin slams shut. You do know who that was, but they are not supposed to be grabbed.
Was that Termina? No. Was that Termina?
Yes, that was Termina.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's... Oh, wow. Okay. Fuck.
I literally...
I just say out loud, Termina. She... Oh. That... that was my sister. And... she was... been dead for 80 years. That was the masked Termina.
Are you ready?
Always. Let's let it happen.
All right. I'll take the tongs and lift up over the back of the mane of the statue.
Serum touches back of his neck. Begins, and you see the robe goes from gray stone to deep purple, magenta, black fur. As it goes through the torso, suddenly buckles at the waist, stone head, and suddenly stone paws hit the ground. It's organic, and so you hear going up the back. No!
Sid.
Embrace. Heaving sobs. No! He holds your face. Are you dead?
No, I am here with you among the living. We rescued you from the fortress you were captured, turned to stone.
What?
Yes.
What?
There are many of us. We We came to your rescue. Take a moment if you need it. What is the last thing that you remember? Oh, yeah. You are safe.
You came to find me? How did you know? Where were you? The last I heard, you were in Baladri or Selmir, far to the east. Taylor, my God, I'm rescued. We need to run. Where are we now? Are we in...
We are back in Dolmakyar. We had to leave the city to come and find you. We brought you all the way back here. These are friends. This is Bolaire, and this is Wakander.
I'm gonna pour him a glass of water and take it over to him.
Thank you, sir.
Teor, be trusting, are we? We have dealt with it, and you have not done what is necessary yet.
When we were children, before we would go to sleep, what would our father say to us every night? A story? A poem? Or a tale of what tomorrow would bring?
And you see here that Sid repeats back to you the words that your father would speak. These words were important to him, and I think that looking at your connection in this moment, Sid responding in kind, what do your companions hear from Sid's mouth?
The poem that our father read to us or recited to us was, when dark night's silence falls and hope seems gone, a deeper roar still carries on. It shakes the stars and it splits the night sky, for it lives in me and will not die.
Repeating that poem together, Sid looks and says, I cannot help but believe. How did you find me? You were half a world away.
I am very talented. You pale in comparison
Fuck
to
this,
me.
no.
I always
Put me
have
back in
better
this
genes.
stone.
I'm just saying.
We're on it. Get the stone. I'm just...
Indeed. Can anyone here explain to me where my daughter, the Lady Amaria, is? I have sent her to represent our interests in this city, and she has been missing for days. Bolaire, across from you, walking through the doors, is the Lady Amaria de Saint-Cormeret.
Oh.
She walks in, and you see that your grandmother looks out and goes, Lady Cormeret, she says, apologies all, apologies for my delay. Father, hello. He goes, Amaria, where have you, how did you not say it to? And she says, it is a long story, Father, but suffice it to say, my arcane endeavors embroiled me in a place between worlds. I'll explain more later. You look at her, Bolaire. Give me an insight check, if you'd be so kind.
I am doing my best to only make the faces at her that everyone else is making, especially lower down the totem pole, so to speak. She was in a box! I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
She was in a box.
Okay.
Give me deception.
23.
23. You see that she does not observe you looking at her. You look at her, and you see a woman who should be in a box. She's not in the box. She's here at the table. She's not in the box, Bolaire.
Cool.
That's really bad.
That's so bad.
It's really bad.
I really... I put her she was in the box. Shit.
I'm gonna sack. No, sorry. No, I'm not gonna say it.
I think Bolaire, going back through your mind, there have been times where the box was unattended, and I think that your mind goes to that as just okay, something. You can get to the bottom of this. She's not looking at you. She doesn't know that you are who you are.
No. Why would she?
And that's all you get.
I have no idea if this is going to work. There's no reason for me to think it would. This is just shot in the dark. I'm going to back down, close my eyes, and I'm just going to go into that weird liminal void inside myself and just ignore whatever that terrible woman's doing. Are you there? Is it you? Are you there?
Who are you trying to speak to?
I'm trying to speak to my sister to see if maybe, I don't know if this is private. I don't know if this is a public place. This is a thing I found way later.
You see the Lady Amaria cock an eyebrow, reach around. And you see that she suddenly looks up. Lady Amaria makes direct eye contact with you.
I bow and head.
She holds up a finger like this and says, Father, I think you're wanted over there. She turns to look at you as you're exiting and goes,
shit.
Says, excuse me, trails after you.
Yeah.
Young lady?
Yes.
Hi. I was wondering if I could ask you for a small decanter of tea and you see she whips around a column, grabs you and pulls you with her and goes, Brother, I'm having such a good time. I got out of the box. And she kisses you on the mouth and says, they don't know what I know, and I know the things that they don't know.
When can we talk? And how are you alive? What is this?
Brother, the lady I am, she's so powerful. And it's making me more powerful. And she snaps her head so it's hanging upside down off her torso, and she goes, and we're making each other more powerful.
Termina, this is wonderful news. But it's been a very long time, and we have to discuss where we are. And our mission, you do remember the mission, don't you?
Yes. Kill the god.
Yes. And what happens when there are mortals?
I did it. I was the last one.
You did so well. Is she dead? Is the goddess dead?
I know she is. I don't get to do it anymore.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
What do you mean?
I fear that there are a few of these mortals that are reaching for godhood themselves.
And if we help them, we get to kill a god again. And she misty steps out of there.
What the hell?
She was never very good at listening.
And throws it on, and then turns and goes, Brother!
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I was wondering if we could have a moment to talk. I know time is feeling very strange to you right now.
Are you all right?
That is a question, isn't it? We are going to have a talk about a lot of things in the near future. It is so good to see you. We need to catch up. I have so many questions.
I have so many answers.
And so many necklaces.
Where are the rest of our siblings?
I've been looking for a very long time, and you are the first. And I actually rush over to grab her face.
Mm-hmm.
You are...
She grabs your face.
You're the first I found, and I'm so sorry. You're the only one I didn't look for. I thought you were dead. I'm so sorry. I thought you were dead.
You thought I was dead? You didn't look for me?
I didn't know. You're the only one I've found, and we have looked.
What do you mean by that?
It's been a very long time.
How long have you been awake?
Not quite 100 years.
How long has it been since we finished the play?
Not quite 100 years.
Termina looks at you and says, you've been awake for almost 100 years, and you didn't look for me. Who else have you found amongst our siblings?
None. No one. Not one of us.
She lets go of your face and takes a step back. You're wrong. He wouldn't.
She is a liar. I know you take to people very closely, but you have to be careful with her. She is very charming and very powerful, and She will be good for you in some ways, but I worry about others. I drop the voice. I lose all pretense of who I pretend to be. What else do we have but each other? And we need each other, and that will never go away. Please.
Bolaire, you were always very clever. You've been awake for almost 100 years, as clever as you are, and you didn't find any of us?
No, I need help.
Did you look as hard as you could?
Yes. How could I not? You haven't had enough time to feel like what
Stop it! Over the past 2 to 5 minutes, the spread of outcomes of this interaction have moved from the positive to completely within the, let's say, negative to extraordinarily dangerous. You are not looking at a whole member of the panto. There is a possibility for things to become extraordinarily dangerous in the next several seconds. This saving throw of the spell that is coming your way is extraordinarily significant because it does no damage on a successful saving throw and a tremendous amount of damage on a failed saving throw.
No fucking way! That's the craziest thing I've ever
What is that?
seen.
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Fucking look!
Not 20.
Oh, man! Okay. A 6th level disintegrate spell that does 75 damage on
I
average.
would have been fine. Jesus, I've got like 30 points.
Bolaire, you go for the Phantasmal Force. It's batted away. Termina moves around, hits you with a disintegrate, does not hit you. Woo! A entire stone column vanishes from behind you. You look out through the colonnade, over the walls of the Halevar of the Via Aurora. You see a carriage pulling down the street. There is no way on earth for you to make a jump to that carriage. But you're looking at you see Tyranny, and you see that Tyranny's on the shotgun seat, so she is visible through the night air as a little distant shape. Can't jump it, but you could maybe throw something.
So I'm on like the second floor running, and I'm on
Yes.
the balcony. I see it going.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a running leap to get a closer shot at the carriage.
Great. I love it.
Off the balcony.
Off the you're gonna dive out the window.
Oh, I don't want a witness left. She's got to die.
The wagon trundling along. Enmity looks to you and says, "All right, out with the story, sister. There's been enough surprises." Bam! Tyranny, the Luxadora flings herself from an upper story window of the Via Aurora and lands instantaneously dead on the pavement before you, wearing a mask on the ground in front of the carriage. Enmity goes, "Holy shit!" And you see Cruelty goes, "What would I miss?" from inside of the carriage.
Stay here. I know what this is about. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna grab the mask.
Okay.
Comes right off.
Great.
What's that?
I'm gonna grab the mask.
You grab the mask.
Right before the mask is removed, as I know that she is dying and about to fade away, the last thing I make sure that terrible woman hears is, "You have been judged, you horrible woman." And the light goes out.
Light goes out. Tyranny.
I have it. I'm getting back in the carriage, and I say, "Go. You have no idea the things that I know. I'm trying to get you on my level. Do you understand me, okay?"
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how you apply yourself.
Thank you so much.
See, he looks.
As is.
He says, "As is."
As is.
Delightful. Ooh, what are we going to do to him? Oh, do you want us to take care of the dog? Brother?
The dog I wanted to watch.
Ah! You are a demon! Brother! Should we get the wine out? Bolaire. You are looking at Calastro Mercanod, who just called you brother. And I'm gonna need everybody here to roll initiative. 18 total damage, Cadigan. How do you want to do this?
It's just a nonstop, full unsheath at full speed, double-fisted, no technique, back of the head club to the bottom of the dome.
The first attack rips his stupid fucking wig off his head in a cloud of blood. The back of his skull is made of glass or crystal and shows that he has a burning fire in the center of his skull. And the second hit is lights out, like a thick fucking light bulb cracking. And this guy, boom, lights out, eyes cross, blood shoots out of the nostrils, and he hits the deck dead as a doornail.
Who was that?
Okay, we're here. Can we try something? I'm so curious. Does he have a soul?
So that actually is quite important. Bolaire, you have been after these two for a long, long time. As you feel Rulius screaming inside your mind.
Oh, I would love to have a brief conversation if that's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
As everything is going down,
Yeah.
Rulius finds himself in a theater, in a very small theater that is very dark. The stage is lit. There's a play being performed. He's not on stage. He is wandering through the seats of the audience where I am sitting watching this two-man play.
Brother! Brother!
Shh. Shh. We're working. I begin speaking the pantomime for these two characters who are performing, and they're wearing papier-mâché masks, and they're dressed very gently and simply, and the stage is very, very basic. Obviously, this is a rehearsal. I am not wearing my hair. I am just wearing a simple peasant shirt and gloves, but there's no body. I'm just the head, the mask hovering where there should be one. There is no arm where that hands are. And as I speak, my voice comes out of these two characters as I am slowly directing it. When we were children, before we would go to sleep, what would our fathers say to us every night? A poem, or a tale of what tomorrow would bring. When dark night's silence falls and hope seems gone, a deeper roar still carries on. It shakes the stars, it splits the night sky. It lives in me and will not die. I cannot help but believe. How did you find me? You're half a world away. I'm so very clever, sister. And they embrace. That's all wrong. And it explodes in paper. Can I have just one dream? I want one wish. I want one thing to be mine. It just keeps getting taken away over and over. I finally have peace. What an unexpected surprise to see you here. Do you love your brother? Do you love your brother, you simple idiot?
I do.
Thank the lords of men. Enjoy. And I turn on his vision so he can watch what the fuck happens.
Inside yourself, you hear, "No!" As Calastro goes down. Bolaire.
Roll him back in, and I'm going to leave him there for now, and I will enjoy the sound of his fucking whatever. I've had a day.
As Calastro falls, Bolaire, what a day you have had.
I do have. I have one request then, if you would do one terribly dangerous thing for me.
Yes.
Would you accompany me back to my apartment to gather some things?
Yes.
Would you help me leave this particularly kind gentleman behind?
Would you like me to?
Put on the mask, yes, please.
I did it before. It's okay. It's safe.
Yes, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Hal, Murray, Azune, Wake and Tyranny head off to the various parts of the city in which you sleep and call home. Except Azune, wearing Bolaire, you gather up and or destroy whatever in your apartment you need to. You find one, and you release Misha to go back home with Hal.
Misha and I, in my head, by the way, have been having a phenomenal talk about our favorite theater. I have been sharing plays that have long since died to antiquity. He's been
He's drunk as a skunk on mind wine. A good time. He gives you a big embrace on your way out, and as Azune wears you in his home, you are able to. We can hash out all of the intricacies, but you do find one other thing before you leave, which is left on your table. There's a note that says, "I owe you everything, and I didn't get to say goodbye. If you're ever in Timony, please call on its archmage, and I made you something." And you see Demidus, who didn't get to say goodbye to you before he fled, and there is a small flip book that has a little black cat on it. And the flip book very simply says, "There once was a cat that was told it would die at the end of its story. And though it knew its doom was coming, and then in the flip book, the cat scratches the narration panels apart, jumps, and leaps beyond the pages of the flip book. And the rest of the pages are blank.
That's rad.
Cried enough today.